Hey everyone, I'm super excited about the Two Phases of Discomfort free live masterclass that I'm running next Tuesday, 15th of November at 11 a.m. New Zealand time. So I wanted to jump on here and just unpack a little bit more about what the two phases of discomfort are and how valuable it is to know about this and how you can move through them. So the first phase really is all about the emotional mess. It's all about the emotions that you have stored in your body, that you have stored because of events that you've experienced in your life, the traumas, the highs and lows. They are the emotions that you have stored and you have not expressed. And ultimately, these stored emotions that are unexpressed are what holds you back from living the life that you desire. So this is where the second phase of discomfort kind of comes in. So sometimes the life that you desire to live is something that you know, but it may feel a little bit elusive. I also sometimes call this your true nature, you being more connected, or it is your soul purpose. So the second phase of discomfort is where a lot of people jump to, and they often wrongfully assume, they look at people who are living their life, they wrongfully assume that, oh, once I know what my purpose is, once I start living this desire, then my life will be easier. No. So I'm going to talk you through this. So many people will bypass the first phase of discomfort, and this is where emotional work comes in. This is where learning how to process your emotions comes in, and it is quite uncomfortable. A lot of people feel like it's easier to just focus on the positive, the goals, the intentions, the mantras, and I think they're amazing, but not when they're given to you by someone else. So don't bypass the first phase of discomfort because, as I said, the first phase of discomfort is all about the stored emotions that you haven't expressed, that are essentially holding you back from living the life that you desire. So it is incredibly uncomfortable for some people to delve into the past, to delve into their traumas and actually process their emotions. But this is where I say that pain is often the gateway to liberation. There are some amazing messages that you can receive because of the experiences that you have been through. So what happens is you start processing your emotions, and this is a big part of what I teach. You start uncovering your truth. You start connecting more with who you are. And maybe you get to the point of going, this is what I desire. This is the life that I want to live. This is my soul purpose. And this is where the second phase of discomfort comes in. As I said earlier, a lot of people think that life is easier when I live in flow, when I connect with my soul purpose, when I live out my desire. But the second phase of discomfort is I know who I want to be, and actually, this is quite hard. All of this resistance starts to show up. And this is why I don't like people going to that second phase of just like living the life they desire without addressing the first phase. Because the second phase of discomfort and living the life you desire and reconnecting with your soul purpose and living out that soul purpose and expressing it, resistance shows up because it's full of unknowns. You've got to make decisions and you don't know how it's going to work out. So that's why I say that life that you're looking at, people, and you're inspired by it, it is not without its challenges. But challenges are what help us grow. And what I'll be teaching on this masterclass, it is everything that I've embodied. It is the truth that I've lived. It's also the stories of the clients that I've worked with and taken them from their pain to the life that they desire, at whatever level they're at. It's just such an important process and a cycle which actually continues over and over again. So life, it might get a little bit easier, it might flow, but it's not without its challenges. So I want to kind of just myth bust that and really bring you back to why it's so important to work through your first phase of discomfort and process your emotions. So I will be doing this on Tuesday, November 15th at 11 a.m. New Zealand time. It's the Two Phases of Discomfort masterclass. It is free. It will be live. The links are in my bio and stories. These are free for a limited period of time, and then it will turn into a paid masterclass. And I'm going to be sharing with you how it is you can actually learn to process your emotions. This is the biggest pillar of my work that I work through with my clients. It is uncomfortable, but it is so worth it. I can tell you that from my experience. I continue to do this work myself. So I would love for you to register for that live masterclass. Look out for the email with a confirmation. You'll get the reminders. If you've got any questions, let me know. If you can share this with your friends, I would also really appreciate this, because if we can get more people moving through and not bypassing the first phase of discomfort, you can start to reconnect with who you really are, the life that you desire, your soul purpose, and then get into that second phase of discomfort where the resistance shows up. But you can't do it without moving through the first phase. So what will you learn on this masterclass is more details about the 2 phases of discomfort. I'll be using stories, or be using analogies. I'll be using real life experiences. You will be able to identify what phase of discomfort you're in, and maybe just notice if you're bypassing as well. And then, of course, how is it that you can move through this first phase of discomfort to ultimately reconnect with who you are, and then start to navigate the second phase of discomfort and the resistance. So 1 week until I go live. I'm really excited about it. I love the energy of being in the Zoom room with all of you. There will be a Q&A, and I hope to see you there. Bye.